Hi guys, welcome to another Brushmaster video. Today we're going to be painting the hair on the Daybreak Miniatures Orc bust. I'm starting the base coat with dark brown mixed with a little dark sea blue. As you notice from this painting, I've tried to use dark sea blue in nearly every element here to try and harmonise a lot of the colours, which this method I find really good for unifying a colour scheme and giving me a base which I can work from most colours. Plus, when I add these darker colours like deep sea blue or purple, it creates different tones from the colours I'm painting, so I really like that. So I'm just going all over here with this mix and I'm covering the hair completely. And we're gonna try and build this hair up to a sort of light brown orangey colour. I wanted to paint this quite neutral, the hair. I didn't want to do some sort of very loud boisterous colour that was going to stand out, you know, really badly, because I've painted most of this orc in quite sort of a realistic tone, not too cartoony, so I want this to be more of a serious looking piece and a really sort of more realistic and more sensible looking miniature. But I'm just finishing off putting the base coat on now. Here I'm going more to the dark brown on its own as sort of like a first light. So I'm painting bands of light here. So it's very important to know when you're painting hair, when you start putting the first layers on, is not to paint strands of hair. So as you see here, I'm even painting inside the shadow areas of these strands of hair, because I want to show bands of hair, bands of light across the hair that we're going to highlight up into sort of specular highlights in the hair. Which, if you look at pictures of hair, especially darker hair, you'll see that there's very distinct bands of light across hair where hair catches the light. It's quite shiny, and it's a bit like painting NMM. We sort of paint these bands or areas in certain places and we build them up to quite small sharp highlights to show the shine in the hair. So here you can see I've added some orange brown from AK Interactive, which is all the paints I'm using are from AK Interactive. And I'm just painting smaller bands now. So within the bands of colour I've already painted with the dark brown, I'm just painting sort of the middle of those bands now with this lighter tone. And again, I'm not being fussy about painting strands of hair at the moment. I'm just trying to get those bands, clear bands and highlights showing through this hair. And it's important to paint these little tips of hair on the head. I'm trying to paint those towards the end of the hair and away from where the hair meets the top knot part, the little gold part that we're going to paint later. And here again, this is getting towards pure orange brown now, and I don't want the highlights to go too sharp on this hair. Like I said, I'm going to go up to orange brown, which is quite a light colour anyway. And like I said, I don't want this hair to look unrealistic. I want it to look natural, and this is why I've chosen a very neutral brown colour. So I want it to look effective and like hair, but not completely over the top and wild. So here you can see I'm getting near the end now, and this is pure orange brown now. I've worked up through several mixes of dark brown and orange brown, and this is, I think this is the last highlight I do, and as you can see it's enough to give that hair a little bit of pop, that little bit of shine, and makes the hair look really quite nice. I was really pleased with how this come out. And I think it contrasts really well with the rest of the miniature. Thanks for watching, guys, and join me next time for another Brushmaster video.